Welcome
Good.
back, everybody. A State of Mind, Rhode Island. We're here.
I'm in Rhode Island. Where are you?
I'm in Vero Beach. I'm lucky. And
I'm
I
so
heard that it was
sorry.
26 degrees in Rhode Island this morning.
It's
You know, I'm not going to feel too good about it because I am heading back tomorrow at 5 a.m.
okay.
Yeah,
Just wear your coat.
different beach.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm in
different
lovely
beach.
Narragansett, as you can
I
see.
know you're so lucky. I love Narragansett and I know that beach pretty well too.
I know you do. So
Yeah,
that's the whole beach theme, obviously, everybody, is that we are talking about coastal living in Rhode Island today.
yes.
And we're going to talk
It's
about
a
living here full year round coastal living.
yeah, in
Um,
New England,
in New England. I am right now. I took this
specifically Rhode Island.
picture a few years ago at the Dunes Club, actually, in Narragansett.
Yeah,
And we are so lucky that we live where we live. Rhode Island
so
is
lucky.
37 miles wide and 48 miles long. So we actually have 400 miles of this beauty of coves and bays and beaches and all that stuff.
Agree. And the great thing about Rhode Island also is that it's obviously we're the biggest little state in the union, as they used to say when I was young.
Yes,
We are a small state, but we have a lot packed into that small state,
we sure do.
and there's a ton to do. There are so many beaches to check out,
Yeah,
so many nature hikes
tons,
to go on.
tons.
And at the same time, you have incredible restaurants all around these beach towns,
Yeah,
and really, I kind of think that starting with COVID, a lot of people have decided to give up their city houses
hmm
and be full-time, beach house people.
right. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, I mean, the two types that you could either buy, if you're buying as a second home or if you're buying as an investment, you always have a vacation spot and you're making money because you can rent it while you're away. So it's a great investment. Again, a great return on investment. Because
Absolutely.
it's a win-win. There really aren't, okay, there are only 33 beachfront, oceanfront properties in Rhode Island, including Block Island right now. Um,
That's interesting. I did not
I
know
know.
that. Oh, look, I'm learning
Well,
something.
there are a lot, you can find a lot that are on the little inlets and ponds. And so I'm not really counting those in terms of like beachfront properties and coastal
Right.
properties and plenty surrounding, obviously, that aren't on the beach. But there's this
Yeah.
one that's really cute that I found. It's in Narragansett, or no, I'm sorry, it's in Little Compton. It's called the Mini Mermaid, but it's
Okay.
$127,000. It's a part of a park in Little Compton. It is 300 square feet, so that's 12 by 24. It has a living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom, no bathroom or no shower. Those are public on the park side. And it's seasonal, so it goes from May to October. But for $127,000 to have beachfront
I
access, you could do it. Isn't that the coolest thing?
that, can we buy that?
I,
That's amazing. One of our
I
one of
almost
our
didn't want to
one
talk
of
about it because I
our
was going to talk
viewers
to you
should buy
about it to
that.
see. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Call Heidi. Call me.
I
Call us
know, Mini
both.
Mermaid.
We'll show you
Mini
this house.
Mermaid. I thought that was the coolest thing
Yeah,
ever. It's so cute.
amazing.
I know.
So cool.
And then the highest priced right now is 14,500,000, and that is called River Farm in North Kingstown. It's beautiful. It's right on Narrow River,
Fabulous.
and that has six
Oh,
bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a
yeah.
pool, and you can walk down to the water, and it's just
There's
gorgeous.
also an incredible property down in Little Compton right now as well. Oh no, sorry you guys, it's not in Little Compton, it's in Charlestown. And it's absolutely beautiful
Yeah.
on the water. Yeah, incredible.
Yep. There's a
Amazing,
bunch.
amazing
There's some
space.
really, really beautiful properties that are available right now. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I was going to say 150 Southern Way, Charlestown, Rhode Island. It's on the market for $10,900,000. But you guys, this place is spectacular.
It really is. It's so, so, so gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah,
Contact either of us to talk about opportunities out there. We're always finding them, and obviously our colleagues have got some great properties for sale right now too that they've
they really
listed.
do. Yeah,
And what's great too is we're 3.5 hours to New York and 2 hours to Boston from there, from down in South County,
right.
and that's just
Yeah.
amazing. So
It's incredible. And yeah, I mean, it's not, I don't even think, honestly, I've done it so many times. I don't think that train even takes 3.5 hours. You're like, honestly, I think 3 hours you're there. And you get your emails done.
yeah.
You have my favorite thing in the world, train pizza.
Oh,
So good.
that
And
is that going to be your
then
special
there's
sauce today?
internet, there's everything. It's amazing. And then you get there and can do your whole day. You can either get your work done while you're there or go to a
Right.
play,
Right.
shopping, do your thing. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
It is
Yeah.
so easy.
And that being said, I wanted to also just bring up another thing. When I was young and I lived in Rhode Island, a lot of people had houses both in the city and then also summer houses. We
Mhm.
called them summer houses. They're country homes. So back then, you really did it for convenience
Right.
because there were not necessarily, tons of supermarkets or maybe even movie theaters, or culturally there wasn't very much to do, especially in the wintertime. That has all changed,
Yeah. Oh,
completely
totally.
changed.
Yeah.
And yeah, and first of all, nowadays we order everything online. So if you want your groceries delivered to your house, you got it. If
Mhm.
you want Ralph Lauren sweater, you go online and you order it.
Right.
And it's sent straight to your door, no matter where you live.
That's right.
So that has been game changing for people who really do love the idea of being surrounded by nature, beautiful, beautiful nature,
Yeah.
and want to spend all their time down at the beach. It's
Yeah.
become very easy,
Totally.
and great restaurants, incredible restaurants.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, museums, we have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great art galleries. The art here in Rhode Island is amazing. All these art galleries, and artists are everywhere. We're so lucky. Amazing photographers. I mean, it's just incredible. The sea air helps you sleep better.
It sure does.
Here's what I have learned. And I know for a fact that it does, because it's helped me sleep better when I'm out there. But it's cleaner and fresher, but there are higher levels of oxygen, obviously. So that helps a lot. And it balances your serotonin levels, which are part of our happy hormones. So it really kind of elevates us and helps with depression and anxiety too.
Yeah.
And God knows we need something like that right now to help out.
Yeah, we do.
So if you can get clean, fresh air, there is no better medicine.
Nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah. It's interesting. I wanted to bring up that I'm down in Vero Beach, as I said, but I have a whole bunch of friends down here that live year round down in Little Compton, and we were having dinner last night, and we were talking about there are groups in all of these towns that and this might not be for the faint of heart, but they swim in the ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean.
Crazy.
In Rhode Island.
Just nuts.
Year round. I know. Yeah. And you couldn't throw me into that ocean. There's no way I could do it.
No way.
Because sometimes it goes down to 38 degrees. They do it every single day. There are these groups of
and
people
every
that do
age
it.
group. So we both have a friend
Every
in common whose mom does this, and she's in her 80s, and she is just
That is true.
She's unbelievable. But she's jumping
You
right
have
in.
And also, when I sit there and say, you'll never catch me in that ocean, never. I barely will go in until July. Yeah. And I consider myself like a hardy New Englander, who's not afraid of cold water. They go in, and we were talking about it today, actually, while we were swimming in a bathtub water outside of my place here. But they were saying that when you submerge yourself into this sometimes, as I said, 38, 40, 45 degree water, their entire, it brings your mind together. You come out of that experience and you are invigorated. You are concentrated. It's also, this is the other thing, you guys, seriously, they're all ripped. And it's
okay.
Well,
I think we need to throw ourselves in there then. I mean, that's it.
Me too. Trust me, I would love to say, because I also think it's such a cool thing to do.
But
yeah, it's incredible, and it apparently burns 3 times the amount of calories for the next week. even if you just did it once, but they do it every single day.
Yeah.
They look fabulous. I give them so much credit, and I'm jealous. I wish I could do it.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe someday you will. But
maybe. Will
the
you come
salt,
with me?
I will. I will.
Okay.
The
All right.
the salt water too has so many healing properties. So, and I know a lot of people do that cold water therapy. I mean, I've got friends that are, have barrels out in the backyard in Vermont that are jumping in and just doing it. And I know that those benefits are huge, but the salt water does have so many, as we all know, it has so many great benefits. And also, when you're along the coast, you're living a more healthy lifestyle. You're more active. You're out there. You're walking the beach, and so people tend to be. And there are studies that scientifically, people that live on the coast are healthier, and because they're more in shape, because they're doing more and they're out and about more.
I believe. And you're out, you're walking around, you're doing things. Also there's tons. It's not like people are doing this because there's nothing else to do, so they're throwing themselves into freezing cold water. There's actually there's like so much to do. And even if you're not into hiking, or you're not into swimming in the ocean, or you don't play golf, or you don't play tennis or whatever, that's fine. There's so much to do. Newport, Rhode Island is I think that Newport, Rhode Island has just as much going on as Providence. Totally. Same thing. Sometimes I think more. If you want to get your framing done, it's right in town. If you want to go to multiple supermarkets, there are tons of them. If you want to go to the movies, it's right there. It's like everything's right there. Yeah. Nightclubs, restaurants,
quaint towns,
like everything.
Everything. Yeah. And you can be in it or you can be out of it. And that's a nice part about it too. It's your choice.
For sure. Yeah. Agreed. And, the other really cool thing, Heidi, is that they all kind of have their own little groups of people, and they are very tight knit. There's like a real family vibe that is involved in each one of these towns that you can either choose to be a part of or not. Either way, it's totally fine. But if you are looking for friends, you will have very, very a great group of people. People are moving all the time from New York City, from Los Angeles. California. We have people moving to London. Yeah, and they are moving specifically to live out by the beach.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the great part is, for people that are used to living a metropolitan life and an urban lifestyle, Providence is just, as we know, so amazing. And it's a half an hour drive or 40-minute drive from the farthest point to Providence. So it's so easy. We have the best.
Yeah, if you want to go to Waterfire, it's a half an hour away. Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to check into that little mini mermaid place today. If it's not already sold, I think we might have to get that.
I feel like we should buy that.
I know, we do. That could be our studio.
Can we charge it to the show? Can we charge it to the show? We'll do the show from there.
Yes. I love it. So what's your favorite little, well, I know that you're in Florida now, but do you have a favorite Rhode Island spot?
Yeah, my favorite Rhode Island spot this week is going to be a restaurant that is called Baccaro. And I am loving Baccaro so much these days. Food, incredible. Scene, incredible. The people there are fabulous. Yeah. And honestly, it's Italian food. It's reasonably priced, and it really is a great scene and a cool group of people. And they always remember you when you come in. It's like lovely.
I love when you walk in. I mean, it's so open. That first floor is so open, and then the upstairs with the barns and the beams, and it looks.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, really also, if you haven't been upstairs at Baccaro, it's really cool. It's a beautiful open dining room that's just overlooking, the city. It's really special.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
What about you?
That's a good one.
What's yours?
Well, since we're talking about coastal, my absolute favorite place in Rhode Island is the Weekapaug Inn. I don't know if you've been there.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
It's just getting done too. It's amazing.
It's right on Quaney. So for nature lovers, it's right on Quaney Pond. Quaney is how us Rhode Islanders pronounce it. It's actually I can never pronounce it. Quanacontog Pond. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And the interior was actually, they redid that years ago by our friends Nancy and Courtney
Oh, that's
Taylor.
right. The
Yeah,
Taylors did it.
they did, and it's
They're
it's
so
so beautiful, and it's got a nature nautical theme. I mean, it's just so beautifully done. It's a really special spot, and I'm sure
it really is.
the people that live in Weekapaug aren't going to be too happy with my letting the secret out, but it's no secret.
I
They've been around for
know.
so long, and it's just incredible. Yeah, my favorite.
It is
And
incredible.
great to
Wait,
go
can I do
also in the
another?
wintertime because there's no one around really. So it's just that you can sit by the
Yeah.
fireplace and have your private dinner, and
It's so nice. It's so cozy. It's just
it is.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. No, I
I
love
know.
it.
It's so, that is a magical, magical spot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Can I do another one?
Okay.
Second one? Just because this one will be more coastal. In Narragansett, there's a place called Crazy Burger. We're gonna go to Crazy Burger for lunch this weekend.
Okay.
Heidi, it's so delicious. And it's not just burgers. They have the best breakfast I've ever had in my entire life. They have
Is it on
literally
Boston Neck Road?
It is right off Boston Neck Road.
Okay.
We'll put a link. We'll put a link.
All right.
It is delicious.
Awesome.
Art gallery right next door too. So get some culture
Oh yeah,
with your burger.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Stephen, I miss
Love
you.
it.
I can't wait for you to come back tomorrow.
I miss you so much, it's crazy. And I miss Rhode Island so much, it's crazy. I really do. When I'm not
Nice and
there,
tan.
I miss it. Yeah,
And I hope you're
It's
wearing
my
your
home.
sunscreen.
I'm not. I was just thinking today that I have to start doing it, guys.
Little
You don't want
PSA,
wrinkles.
wear your sunscreen. I just went through 3 weeks of this little pre. This is what it did to my face from too much time in the sun. It's really nasty.
And you were so responsible to do that. You know, yeah, you should tell people about that, actually.
Yeah,
That it's something that a lot of people don't know about.
If you have any precancer on your skin, or if you have a history of skin cancer in your family, talk to your dermatologist about fluorouracil. It's a it's a chemo cream that you apply to your face 2 times a day for 5 days. There are some that have to do it for 2 weeks. But I did a quick 5-day treatment because there's a vitamin D ointment that's mixed in that helps the process come from in to the exterior rather than down. Anyway, your dermatologist can explain it. But you put it on for 2 days or 5 days, twice a day, and it basically burns out all of the precancer on your face. And it's a really important
burn it out.
thing.
Are you like, so if there's a possibility that something is going to develop, that is no longer a possibility because you have used this cream?
It's preventative. There's never a guarantee. So, but what it does is, I put it on my forehead, and that was the worst place, and I had spots coming out from nowhere that I had no idea. So it treats it. It flakes, everything flakes off. You scab up. It's a little bit painful, but it's better than the alternative, obviously. And it's an important process and a lot of people have to do it every 2 years or every year, or every 4 years or whatever. But anyway, too many days.
Glad you did it, Heidi Farmer. That face is priceless. I am so happy that you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, it's important to do. I didn't do this enough. So, and you're looking awfully red there, my friend.
I know. I'm like the same color as my shirt in this wall. You're very sweet. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. We love it. We're having so much fun doing this. I hope you guys like it.
And thanks everybody for writing in and talking to us about different show possibilities, and just for your encouragement and your fun and your laughter. And we appreciate it so much. So keep it coming.
We're having so much fun. We love it.
I can't wait until we actually are getting out. We're going to get out. We're going to start interviewing different people and going to different spots in Rhode Island. And that's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be really fun.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Love you, Rhode Island.